This is Alan with the Grilling Network. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do something special. My kids' favorite dessert is cheesecake, and obviously it's one of mine too. And what we're going to do today is we're going to throw it on the smoker to give it a little twist and try that out. So we're going to show you the process and how I do that next. Okay, the recipe couldn't be any simpler. We're going to go ahead and start off with the graham cracker crust. You need about 2 sleeves of graham crackers. I'm going to toss this into my KitchenAid food processor. I'm sorry, it's Cuisinart. Okay, let's do a rough chop of this real quick. And this is, the crust again for the cheesecake. So go ahead and put all this in here. Okay, whoops, lost one down there. That's okay. Okay, you're going to need about 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm sorry, teaspoons. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Let's pour that in there. I'm going to give this a mix. And a lot of times what happens is when you're mixing this, the batter or ingredients will stick to the side. Just take a spatula and kind of help it out. And we'll go ahead and finish this up. And I'll prep the pans and I'll show you that in front. Okay, the next process is quite simple. You just need a 9-inch baking pan. And I'm using a spring-loaded one, so it just comes apart just like that. And all we're going to do is going to butter it. And then for me personally, I just like my cheesecake to have crust on the bottom. So I'm going to take the graham cracker mixture that we just made prior, and I'm just going to lay about a 1/4 inch thick bottom on this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm not going to bore you guys with this step, and we'll go ahead and get to the next process, which is making the cheesecake. Alright, we're going to make the batter for the cheesecake. Quite simple. It's 3/4 cup ricotta cheese. This one is very fattening, so I don't make it that often. 3/4 cup of sour cream. Just dump that in there. Alright. And what I'm going to do now is add 4 large eggs. And we'll go ahead and start mixing this up. I'm going to pulse this. The cool thing about this is it's got a safety feature, so if this hot part's not on, it won't start. So, alright. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. Alright, let's give that a quick mix. Alright, now we're going to gradually add in the Philadelphia cream cheese. You're adding about 24 ounces, and that's typically those 3 little small bricks that you typically would buy. Since we make a lot of cheesecake here, this will make about half of this. Will make, a nice sized cheesecake. I'm going to go ahead and start adding these in. And a lot of times what happens is the cream cheese starts sticking to the side of the mixer, and I'll take a spatula and kind of push it down and then blend it again and continue that process. I'm going to go ahead and finish mixing this up, and not to bore you guys, we'll go ahead and show you the next process. Alright guys, I forgot one last ingredient. That is 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. That's going to give it a great flavor. Mix this up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the pan, and we'll go ahead and pour the mixture, and we're going to go ahead and fire up the smoker. Okay, I've poured the batter inside my pie pan. We're going to go ahead and put this in the smoker. What you want to do is set your smoker or oven, if you're going to put it in the oven, to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to put a like a pie pan of water so it adds humidity to the oven, and I'm going to do the same thing for my smoker. We'll go ahead and do that right now, and we'll check you outside. Alright, we've preheated the grill for 325 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to let it cook for about an hour. I've got a mild smoke going on. I'm using applewood, and I'm going to go ahead and place that into the smoker. As you can see here, I got a tray of water. That tray of water will add moisture throughout the cook. If you're not going to use a smoker, you can go ahead and use your oven, but you also want to use a tray of water as well. We'll check back in about an hour. We'll let it rest for about 2 hours, and we'll check back then. Alright guys, we've been cooking for about an hour now. The cheesecake is looking fantastic. I took a quick peek. It's been going for about an hour, so we're going to go ahead and let it rest for 2 hours. If you're cooking in an oven, turn off the heat, keep the door closed. This allows the temperature to go down gradually. And in the smoker, in my case, I'm going to go ahead and remove the firebox, which would be equivalent of the same thing as turning off the gas on the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, let it rest for 2 hours, no peeking. Alright guys, welcome back. After letting it set in the smoker for 2 hours, letting it cool down, I also placed it in the fridge for about another 2 hours just to let it cool down even further. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Got some strawberries and some chocolate here. Obviously you can dress it any way you want. Oh my gosh, that is phenomenal. You can taste a hint of smoke, but not too overpowering. The rest of the family should love this. I hope you guys give this a try. It's something different. And until next time guys, I'll see you then.